here she is. It's a 1990 Starcraft 18G. It's about 20 foot bumper to ball. From the outside looking in, it really actually doesn't look all that bad. It looks like a pretty straight unit. We've had this thing now for about 1.5 years. We originally got it and it was pretty much turnkey. Everything worked in it. It did have some spots you could see right off the bat where there was water damage. Yeah, it really doesn't look too bad right off the bat. You can see right here, this trim kind of isn't really doing its job. And like that going down, I didn't even notice that when I first got it. It wasn't until I was pulling it home. And then the big thing, I don't know how well this is gonna pick it up, but this whole wall is like bowed out. And that's because there was a leak and it was rotting all the wood where the fridge is. And that fridge was just leaning up against the wall. And I'll show you on the inside, but yeah, that whole wall pretty much needs to be replaced. It's got some pretty significant water damage. And so originally my plan was, my fiance and I, we were just gonna kind of remodel the interior. You know, just paint and cosmetic stuff. But after kind of digging into it, I told her, I was like, dude, we're not putting a dollar into this thing if it's just gonna keep leaking and, you know, ruin everything we're doing. So I'll show you the inside. We've already started gutting it pretty good. I mean, like even this door, dude, like it's pretty thrashed. Yeah, like right there, you can really see. It's not a bad rig, but like it's solid, but that is a big problem. I mean, this stuff is just not okay. And so yeah, this whole base right here is what held the fridge, and that fridge, you know, being 90s, it's not a light unit, and it's kind of just pushing against this whole wall. I mean, all these studs look really good actually, but it's pretty toast, dude. Like I might be able to salvage a lot of this stuff once I take off the steel on the outside. That's the plan. But yeah, dude, I mean, this thing is just toast. That's where that corner is. And I mean, it's pretty hammered. We did just get some rain, so that's why this stuff looks as wet as it is. It's usually actually not this bad, but yeah, this thing's just toast. I mean, even where I'm standing right here, like it's for sure this board, or yeah, this sheet of plywood. I think this one, I can't remember. I think this one's pretty solid for the most part, except for over there. So it's probably gonna need a whole new sheet. At one point the AC was leaking. And so there's a pretty big soft spot right here. I'll show you later once I clear all this stuff out. So this whole sheet needs to be replaced. I don't know where this came from. There's water damage right here. This stuff, I mean, it's pretty soft. Like, I can just put my finger right through it. This whole wall actually doesn't look too bad. The studs are really solid. So it's kind of a shame to have to tear it all out. Hopefully I can reuse some of it, but I mean, dude, these studs are only like $3 from Home Depot. So a whole wall is only like, you know, $50. It seems like a lot of work, and it is, to do kind of what I want to do. But in the end, I think it's going to be worth it. I'd rather have a fresh, clean slate than, like I said, just keep scabbing over stuff. But I'll show you the bathroom if I can get to it. I might have to move some of this stuff out first, but like I said, it's not a bad rig. for the most part, it's got pretty good bones, but it's just got some cancerous spots that are kind of just out of control. So I don't know, I'll start cleaning some of this stuff out. We both already agreed we kind of want to just go new on this stuff. I think we're just gonna ditch it. Hopefully I can put it on Marketplace or something, try to get some money for it. Same with that oven and the hood, microwave, the sink. I don't know if we're gonna reuse the sink. It's actually really nice. You know, it's not plastic, but it's way too big, dude. Like it took up the whole counter space. I'll put a picture in right here. It basically took up the entire kitchen counter with the stove next to it, and you know, there's like no usable working space. So might ditch that and go for a single basin sink, but I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have a lot of work to do. My plan right now is just to take everything out of here that we're for sure gonna save. So like the fresh water tank. I'm not sure if I'm gonna reuse this converter. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's 90s, you know, so it's not as efficient as some of the newer units. I was looking online. You can get like a 35 amp converter for 120 bucks. So might just go that route. The furnace too, again, it's one of those things where it works, but it's 90s. So a newer unit, yeah, it's gonna cost a little bit, but it'll be way more efficient, especially if we ever decide to add solar or anything. I just think getting new efficient appliances will pay off in the long run. The hot water heater, I know that thing works really well, but we might want to invest in a tankless, you know, one of those tankless instant hot water heaters. But yeah, I'm gonna start clearing some of this stuff out, and then I'll show you what's going on with the floor. Dude. I'd say there's a leak right there. Yeah, see, dude, this is stuff we would have never known about if we didn't peel it back, the layers, you know what I mean? Because like I said, from when we got it, from the outside looking in, it looked like a pretty sharp rig, but that's definitely not supposed to do that. And then same, I just found over here too. I'm actually glad it did just rain when we had that storm, because like this is all wet, and this is all stuff, like I said, I would have never known about until way later down the road when it was way too late and we'd already, you know, tried putting money into it. But so yeah, here's that whole, I believe the AC, this is a new AC. I say new, it's probably like 2 years old, but it's only been used about 5 times. I believe the old AC leaked and caused this big water spot, and somebody stepped through it or something. But yeah, this whole board is toast, needs to be replaced. This one, for the most part, it's good, but I'm assuming there's gonna be rot back there. And then this is where that microwave was just sitting. This is all pretty bad. It's all super soft, and as I step on it, water's coming up. So there's got to be a leak somewhere over here that I'm not seeing. But yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think. There's a lot of work to be done, but like I said, I think in the long run it's gonna be totally worth it, because it'll basically be like a fresh unit. The plan is tear it all the way down to the frame. Try to save as much as I can. I don't think we're gonna reuse those windows. They're pretty nice because they're huge, but they're just that old school look. But yeah, I want to tear it all the way down to the frame, and then redo the walls. And I found a company, Hemet Valley RV, they make new siding in any style you want. So I could get brand new 10 siding that's this style. But I think we're gonna go for something like that. I found a pretty good deal on Phylon. So I think we're gonna do that, give it a new look. I wanna flip the axles the right way, put new perches on the top for the leaf springs, to make it sit up a little bit higher. Because right now I think it's like 18 inches off the ground, and that's just measuring to here. So I worry about stuff like that scraping. I know that's its purpose, but yeah, this thing's just kind of like a lowrider, you know, and I want that higher look. Plus I have no idea where we're gonna end up taking this thing. So just having it up, you know, 6 inches more, be a good peace of mind. I'll climb up here on the roof and show you what it's looking like. So it's definitely not a rubber roof, some sort of tin. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a whole new rubber roof. Like I said, that AC is actually pretty nice. That has to be where I was just peeling back those layers from the interior roof, but yeah, I don't know. It'll be a lot of work, but I think it'll be a pretty fun project. I'm actually really excited to hop into it. Like I said, we've had this thing for about 1.5 years now, and I almost actually at one point forgot we even had it. We just had some family stuff come up, life stuff, but we're pretty excited to tackle into it. It's almost March now, so hopefully have this thing up and running by summer and get to go use it. So, but anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty excited to start tearing into this thing. But anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.